Okay, we are live, but I don't think we're live on Facebook. Let me see. Are we live on Facebook, y'all? So are we doing this show YouTube and then making them drag it to Facebook? I think we can do that.
We on Facebook.
Oh, we are
Yeah. We everywhere, like Dion.
like Dion Crack.
Oh,
That motherfucker be everywhere. Where we at with the music, DJ? We are definitely live right now. We're gonna give y'all an opportunity to get in. Say what now? Oh, I did hear.
Right, just leave
My
that mother
bad.
off. I know it.
My bad. My bad.
I feel you though.
Myself.
Shut me
there
up.
you go.
I do.
You were acting a little crazy, so
It's not an act.
well, you know.
Oh, you do it to your life.
Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
We're gonna get everybody the chance to get in. Once you get in, go ahead and share the live. Today is a Mother Day special, and we're just gonna get in here before we get started up. That way, y'all can kind of listen to the music, join the vibe, kind of see what we got going on. Cause it's about to get deep here today. Go ahead and share the live. How the fuck I got 4% on my phone?
Means going there.
Pretty much, but that wasn't what I need right. That ain't what I need right now. Go ahead and share the live, people. Dad, my cup right there behind that little gray thing. Can you pass that around the room? It's behind that gray thing, right on that table.
Yeah.
How y'all feeling today?
Ain't complaining at all.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Went to the tacos and margaritas earlier. It was
That sounds good.
nice little vibe. Even though it rained, it still had a good turnout.
Rain don't stop me.
I tell you, rain don't stop no show. Rain, see us, no. I'm outside.
Especially if it's a little sprinkle, sprinkle.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
It did dead. Somebody trying to set me up.
No, nah. Sabotage.
That's what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and tag a few people into this live because it was a couple of people that I had discussed this live about coming, and they was like tag them in. We just giving them the opportunity to get in because sometimes you got to give people a chance to get in. Because we said originally we said 4 o'clock, and then we changed it. We
4
said
hours
another
later.
time. Then oh yeah, we 4 hours. We 5 hours later. It's 9 o'clock.
Ah, dang.
Shit happened, y'all.
Hey, life.
But the most important thing is that we are here and we ready to discuss this thing, y'all. Oh. DJ better not pay out and play no depressing music the whole time. Cause sometimes Mother's Day music be depressing as fuck.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp.
Wow. Thought I didn't get
Mother
that
Day
money
song?
for it, man.
What's the best Mother Day song?
The Tupac, their mama.
Yeah, that's all gonna be in the
I
great
think that's
ranking.
overrated.
And how the fuck over how?
I think it's overrated.
But what make it overrated? Special shit.
It's a tie between Dear Mama and the Boys and Men Mama.
Oh no.
Like,
Boys and Men Mama is so fucking depressing. Yeah, that's goddamn butterfly goddamn type of music.
Fly song going to the street, but still my mama still a baby.
That is not in the top. That is not in the top, okay?
You feel me?
I ain't never had no mama song.
I fought that Yo Gotti too now. That mama.
Oh yeah, mama, yeah, that be right.
When the last time y'all remember a real happy Mother's Day? Like the day was just what it was supposed to be, whether you were young, older. When was the last time y'all remember just like a real Mother's Day that you can just like feel the warmth from that day?
Early 90s, like probably about 93 or something like that. Real early.
Yeah, it was definitely in the 90s for me. I probably about 7. Yeah.
Like 2019 for me when I was eating good. I did do something for my mama.
I can't even remember. I know it got good when I had my kids and I was able to celebrate it for myself. But as a kid, I can't even remember no banging good cookout Mother's Day. Even though probably a lot of them going on, but I don't remember being at a banging where somebody had done went to somebody beat my house and all the children. I don't remember. I guess that shit just on TV, y'all. Y'all know I be wishful thinking.
Factual.
Shout out to everybody in the comments.
I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't even over there yet. We just kind of wanted to give y'all a chance to get in here. Is Trey in here?
Not yet. But you know he'll be in
Do y'all think every mother deserve a happy Mother's Day?
Hell no.
I do. Like, in a sense, even if they wasn't a good mama, like, you wouldn't be here if they didn't have.
I was still would be here. We were out here for a reason. Still would have came. I had a different mom, but we still would been here.
Like, at the end of the day, once you have a baby, like, even if you take care of it, you still a mama then. Like, you can't take away that title. You feel
You're a
me?
mammy. We don't take care of your mammy.
I mean, yeah, you can be that. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, you gotta give a shout out to the women who had stillbirths and miscarriages. Like that's a deep thing too for them as well. So
Shout out the one who killed them.
Oh, look, come on, man! This nigga.
Y'all know big bad
Everybody
thing
got a
here.
purpose on this earth. Don't ever forget that. Even the abortion babies.
You should, cause they ain't make it.
It was their purpose to die.
No, the purpose was to come to here to show everybody who they was attached to and listen. That's all. They were meant to come. Sorry.
They were meant to come to one.
And then I want y'all listen. Just pay
They were
attention.
meant to come to take the world in and inside a mother's moon. Nothing else, nothing more. Like,
I see my shit more teardrops than these niggas out killing folks.
That makes sense. I like that thought.
I mean, rather kill them than not have a father. You feel me?
Yeah, that's the right way to go. Shit, I believe in abortion.
Hey, I believe in free will. Like I said, I feel like everything happens for a reason. So yeah, abortions, they exist for a reason. It ain't. I don't feel like evil. But it's a way to show us all back to love. You know. At the end of the day.
If you open your legs on your own and got pregnant, yeah. But like if you got raped or incest, anything like that, then yeah, I would abort that. No,
I can get that 100%.
I think every woman have the option to decide whether she want to stop her life permanently, and they should have that option. Just because I opened my legs, hell, that cat was hot. That don't mean I wanted a motherfucking baby. I was just trying to get a little sucker.
And then you put that spermicide in me, and it created that being. So you feel me? Like
sometimes,
You know what come with that though.
Yeah, I know what come with it, but that ain't what I thought was gonna come with it at the time.
It's a possibility.
like
a chance.
every
It
woman
happen.
should.
It's not just the women. That's what I hate about it.
It's 50-50 shit.
Yes.
It's 50-50.
I don't think the man should be able.
I
That
love
man
you.
should not be able to
Yeah.
decide though whether I'm gonna alter my mind, my body, my soul forever. He should not be able. No man should be able to make that decision.
Together. It's
Ain't no
50-50.
decision.
You let him
Okay,
fuck
so
you,
that mean you gonna get.
You gonna get pregnant, right?
That mean you gonna take that baby with you.
Y'all got a right. That's y'all baby.
Don't do that. Don't do
Y'all,
that.
baby.
You see
We
this
have no right.
bullshit?
Yeah, because the
We ain't
moment we
looking
put the
at all this
responsibility
shit.
back onto y'all is, oh, I see what you're
No,
talking about now. No. They come from a standpoint of not being an active 100% parent. They got to be there every single day. It's different. When
Listen,
you got that
100%.
responsibility where you can't work, you can't do nothing unless you got child care, help, this, that, and the third. I'm telling you.
It's 100%. That's the mom, but it's not always 100%. That's the dad.
I got a home.
What you mean by that?
I
It's
mean-
100%. It definitely, and that's the reason. The thoughts
No,
that
I
you're
got
making,
that.
that mean that we should be able to make the decision where we want to deal with that motherfucking bullshit for forever. Cause you deal with it forever.
Every day should get a DNA test. Should make that law. That should be by law.
No, fuck that.
Absolutely.
Fuck that.
Law. Ain't wrong with that.
Anybody that's against that, you know,
Uh-uh.
you feel me? But like, yeah, if you lay down with me and that goddamn sperm went to the egg,
Don't even do
and
anything
made
else
a
no more.
human, you're 50% responsible, just like I am.
Right.
Yep.
That's not right. Nails.
I got a good partner. His name is Jaquan Real on Facebook, and he was discussing the other day. He was like, when did being a parent become optional? Like, especially as a father, even though it's a Mother's Day thing, it take a father to.
I think it's always been optional for men.
It shouldn't though, because
It shouldn't be, but I think you said now, I feel like it's always been optional for men.
It's optional for both sides, and Erica, you know that.
That's
It's
true.
optional for both sides.
It's more optional for men than it is for women.
But you're absolutely right about that. You know, it falls back onto the mother. You feel what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, they just run with this ridicule. Like, women is this, that, and the third. But she got to keep that shit in the road for that kid. You feel me? At the end of the day, the relationship didn't last. Y'all created a human being out of that. And somebody got to goddamn keep their head on their shoulders and keep it going for the kid at the end of the day.
well, what's something that help us understand y'all a little bit better? What's something that a mother goes through that don't really get spoke on to males?
I can definitely say this. As a single mother, it is definitely hard because I can understand from a standpoint of my baby father trying to figure out his life and trying to get his life on road. But also at the end of the day, I have to get my life on the road too, because these kids live with me. They don't live with you. They go with you on holidays and the weekends and like that or whatever. But majority of the care it falls on me. So if we're not coming together to like figure out child care or this, that, and the third, it leaves the complete burden on me as the provider of the home since we're not together. You know what I'm saying? To make sure these kids have everything that they need. And so it's just like, where do we meet at a common ground? So that way we both can prosper in a co-parenting standpoint. If you're not with the child's father, that's in my standpoint. But that's what I be wanting men to realize. Because a lot of times when a female get pregnant, they're not in a relationship. It's not nothing that they trying to move towards with marriage. It's just we end up having a baby.
One
in the
good
mix
feel
or
good
something.
moment.
Yeah, so
All that happened.
and you feel me? And it changes a woman's life totally different than what it changes a man's life too. Because at the end of the day, like y'all said, they took y'all rights. But y'all beat us down as women because they took y'all rights within the state that we live in, that the baby is 100% the mother's before the father. You feel what I'm saying? If y'all not married or this, that, and third, and even that, the dad still have to go get the kid legitimized in Georgia.
That's just to be, to have the separation of family.
I like to just read.
My bad, yeah.
I like to read out.
That was not supposed to be.
A blooper.
Yeah.
Them folks just comment like, what? You fuck? Man, like, I ain't with y'all.
Oh my God.
My
What the
bad,
hell?
y'all.
Oh, me all the way off.
I hit the wrong button.
Like,
Yeah.
shit happens.
Need to remember that button when somebody says something crazy. Hell, doom, da, doom, da, doom,
I
doom,
know,
doom.
right? Shit. Damn, what was we?
Look, lost whole train of thought.
it scared me.
Yeah, but we was saying, I was asking the
Like,
question about what is some of the things that y'all go through that y'all don't really discuss with us, and she had a valid point, and she was pretty much at that end. But
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't remember. That scared me.
Okay, I remember what you were saying. Yeah, and I do agree with that, but I feel like, you know, they should be held accountable to it regardless. They shouldn't be able to do nothing else. Like, we ain't able to do nothing else if the household ain't, and the man need to understand when it comes to like mothers, we give a whole lot. We give up our identity, we give up, you know, our time. We give up so much to be a motherfucking mom, okay? I'm talking about the mom that you stepped into the picture to today. Every day, that mom is changing.
Absolutely.
A part of her is just slipping completely away. Not saying that we try to, but the nurturing take over, and sometimes it just you give your whole life. And men ain't a lot of men ain't doing that. That's why all these men that run around here, and I'm including you, Dad, talking about Father's Day, man, fuck that.
But it's them single dads out there take care of kids without the mama. As far as their mother damn.
Noodle.
Right? This nigga out there don't got no bitch in the picture and being a great dad out there. You feel me? And doing all the bitchly duties.
Absolutely. You know,
as far as mother them type shit.
and people forget too that people have circumstances that they don't see. They don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So, you know, it's all in working together. But I don't believe that somebody got to give 80 and another got to give 20. Like, we got to be 50-50.
Female like holding kids for ransom and shit. That's evil.
I ain't got to hold my children for ransom. They don't even want to get them.
Some female have them for ransom. By the way, you was getting on what? You was leverage. What? You can't see us. He can't come see me.
Some of them kids don't want to go now.
Exactly.
You can't get mad about them kids don't want to go now.
Some kids don't want to stay either. You feel me? Some kids
Like,
don't want to
my
stay.
children love their daddy, but like they be want to stay home. I mean,
yeah, my kid had a baby. You feel?
Oh shit! Here go a sad song again. All Mother's Day songs be like the tempo be so low. Like, it's some thought ass mamas out there. We want some straight some bad music. All the music for Mother's Day just What a shaking ass music for the mothers.
I need a refill. Can I get a
I'm sleeping. I'm on all night. Fuck that.
Y'all was tripping talking about I was pouring too much, so now y'all talking about refill. What is the
I see myself. Big bad. Biggest. Yeah. Dear mom.
hey, comment, what is the best Mother's Day song to y'all? Cause we just discussed.
What's the best Mother's Day?
Dear mama. You really ate it, baby. Type your mama was on that shit.
It's just like, I don't know.
Should baby daddies be able to buy a gift for their baby mama if they're in a relationship with someone else?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Baby mama, regardless.
I say it depends on the gift.
I'm still that baby mama. Like, if my baby daddy need me, like, I'll be there for him to help him, because at the end of the day, that falls back on the kid. You feel me? It ain't from no romantic, platonic type of place. It's just.
Well, thank you. You gave me something that another bitch ain't gave me.
Like, he family. Like, even though we ain't together, he's still my family. You feel me? At the end of the day, I grew with this nigga. I had all these kids with this nigga. So, yeah.
I say it depends on the gift. Don't get that bitch no perfume, none of that shit. Get that bitch some lotion.
Get that bitch some head.
Give me some money.
I don't know about that. Get it. I'm talking about outside of the relationship. The juice in here.
Give me some money.
My shit. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, you real in hand. This man is.
We like head too, but I'm talking about the outside relationship. That other relationship. Do what they deserve.
Baby, just give me some money. Because at the end of the day, if the kids be with the mama 100% of the time, she's spending a lot of her money on them kids. Like, we just had this conversation out there. Like, at the end of the day, you still a person outside of being a mama. So, you know, spend some on yourself. So, yeah, man, get that girl some money. Help her out.
If you ain't right, how they gonna be right?
Exactly. That girl sacrificing for them kids.
We
Send her some money. Send her some money.
Okay, I'll put this one back in there too. If you want another one, hurt.
You good? You want some?
Well, since it's already out, you know.
Okay.
I don't want to trouble you again.
Mhm. But your mama hurt, can't nobody else hurt you.
You
Oh,
good?
like,
You good?
want some cranberry?
Huh? Pat, give me that right there. I ain't even
So
put
you
it
gotta
back.
understand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm putting it back in the refrigerator. This will make me mad for the little swallow back in my refrigerator. It's gonna run.
But like Della Reese and
You pay me that top over there, that black top.
be like Della Reese and Harlem Night. Got my set for some orange juice, ain't nothing but a swallowing.
I know, right? Yeah, I just want to get this over with. That way I ain't gotta. Just don't. I know, cause you'll do some niggery shit like that.
I went through it. I just ain't gotcha. All I throw it at you. But get thinking.
Yeah.
Do it. You would have got a jump.
I like getting jumped. Beat me, motherfucker.
I'm just saying, y'all don't know Interior and her cut.
I'm fast as fuck. I'm fast.
She
You ain't
come
can't
from?
catch me.
Got peoples in here too.
You jump people.
Yeehaw, people here.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
I definitely say it depends on the type of gifts that you get the mom. Well, one of the conversations that we had was one of the parts of our topic was grieving a mother, and a lot of people this day right here is hard for them. At what point? Because this is completely for you, her, and then we're gonna go back through the room because Kiamber made a point about grieving a mother also. At what point do you start to enjoy Mother's Day again? Because I'm in the beginning of grieving a parent.
I probably won't enjoy it until I have, children of my own, you know what I'm saying? Then I can appreciate somebody to bless me with the opportunity of being a father. So that's when it probably come back for me. But it's got better over the years, but man, like for the first about 10 years, it was the same effect. Depression, sad, you know what I'm saying? I go out to the grave site every year, flowers. What I'm gonna do tomorrow is like routine, but I feel like truly like everything happened for a reason, and I wouldn't be who I am today if she was still here. 'Cause I still got baby that had to be a man at an early age and learn fast, and it really taught me like losing her taught me like what real love was, and I only got that in a few places, and that's why I still be in them places to this day. I'm gonna go out there with my sister. I'm gonna go to Miss Jessie's house. Cause I'm always get love there. I'm gonna go on the mid side where I'm from. I always get love there. So, and my dub people, Precious and them, I go around where I'm loved. So, just cause she gone, I still got that void filled because I got mother figures in my life. I got Miss Kim Edwards. That's a mother. Got Miss Kathy McCat, my best friend, Southside mama. Like, I still have mothers. I just don't have my biological. So
But that can be even harder watching them, especially on their day. That's the hardest thing for me. I really, because I'm starting to live with the fact that my mom is gone. I had two moms, but that's another episode. Y'all need to go back and watch that one if you want to find out. But the mom that raised me is kind of, hard, kind of like being around other people that are celebrating their mom, and it's like, damn, where my mama at? It's hard. You understand. You lost your, so it's real hard. Mother's Day can be a real hard day, even for a mother, but it can be real hard for moms to, go without a parent. And
it can be so fresh. It's like I just lost a friend earlier this week. You know what I'm saying? She is her name Angel. She is a beautician. She had kids that she just left behind like a week before Mother's Day. So that just really been bothering me, being on my spirit for a minute. But I can accept knowing my mama gone, but it's some people that mama still alive and they're dead to them, and that's a different kind of hurt. And I see that as I get older. Like, yeah, I know what my mama had, and I know what kind of love I got. But there's some people who mama still breathing, they dead to them. So that's a different kind of hurt. So what I'm going through ain't nothing what they going through.
Yeah, I can say hardest part is knowing that you're grieving a parent that's alive. Like that is a very hard thing to live with. And as I look back on my life and I try to put logic with everything, you know, I stopped trying to put blame on people and try to understand the whys to everything really. And it helped me like really see like, you know, nobody's perfect. We don't get a script on how to be a mom or a dad when it comes down to it. When you create that life, like you got to take effect and it's gonna change your life. You feel me? And the things that you don't want to face, even if you run from them, like they still gonna always be there. So just coming from a mother that she chose to just give up. You feel what I'm saying? And like you said, just being able to get the love from other people's mom or other mothers, it just helped me, you know, like be able to tap into that unconditional love that a mother automatically. I feel like every mother have when they have a kid. You know what I'm saying? Because like the way I love and I parent my children are everything that I wish I had as a kid. And so yeah, like I get it. Like it's hard, you know. I used to hate Mother's Day, and then when I became a mother, like I embraced it. But it ain't even about the gifts and stuff. It's just about just you know people taking the time out their day to look back on it and just know that
Giving
everything.
that recognition, they're so deserving.
Yes,
Like
absolutely.
I had a lot of people like when Kamala Harris was running for president. I actually voted for her and I campaigned because you mean to tell me your mama been running the household her whole life, she can't run no country?
Yes, and it goes back into you know our history and back into slavery and things. It's patriarchy because everything beforehand was patriarchy. Like it came from the mother. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like they put this role on our genders. Like a man got to lead, but it takes us both to create life. You feel me? At the end of the day, so it's just like instead of us trying to like say one is superior than the other one, let's just work together. Let's harmonize. Let's be in love. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like it comes down to a person like having to shrink themselves at the end of the day, and that's why we can't really like tap into like how deep love really can be and how transforming it can be for you when you on a healthy journey of it for real.
So you had said that you got real hyped up when he said something about your parent being dead. Let's kind of just like we're gonna tiptoe it on that. We ain't gonna stay on it long because I know that can be very emotional for certain people, especially around this time. But what does that do? You know, celebrating Mother's Day, being still having to push forward when your heart really wish your mother was doing what she was supposed to do. Even though you can cut somebody off, you can start talking to them deep down inside, you really wish they was like the person they supposed to be. Or am I wrong?
Right, but shit, now you learn how to chunk it up like fuck it. You feel me? I came to be by myself, I'm gonna lead it be by myself.
Absolutely.
She did what she wanna do and should. All the boy, baby boy, she did what she could and fucking I'm grown as fuck. Ooh, I'm out here, you feel me?
But do that
That's how I
mom
feel this.
do that mom still deserve a happy Mother's Day?
Not for me, it's from other kids probably. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, not for me. Shit. So happy Mother's Day, no happy birthday, no hey. Yeah.
And
Have a good life. My life gonna be great.
Well, I don't know the
Glad y'all
whole
touched
backstory, bro. So what led to that point? What happened that made you feel that way? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh shit. Her bitch who lied to me. My mama shit the fuck. The bitch who showed me bitches ain't shit. My mama shit the fuck. I got bitch issue with bitches, but my baby mama showed me bitch are the shit. You feel me? So I told my baby mama to do what? But yeah. He gave up on me.
That boy on that drink now. He gets sentimental now.
being real.
Yeah.
You know, that's why a lot of people get away from the Bible and Christianity and stuff like that because they always talk about honor your mother and your father. But at the end of the day, these people had a choice. I struggle. I go through it. It be hard on me. But I still choose to get up every day to fight. You know what I'm saying? For my kids. Because I laid down, I had them. They mine. Right. So I'm not finna throw them off to the wolves or act like they're a piece of trash or a litter of fucking kids on the side of the goddamn road. These are kids that I birthed. They growed in me. You feel me? Y'all don't know the pain it takes to bring these motherfucking children into this world. Like, it's not no joke. Like, if I feel like if men had to have kids, the population would be much smaller, I swear. Because the way it feels to have a baby, bro, they need to just have like a real talk on this shit. For real.
Hurt people.
You're dying, but at the end of the day, it feel like you're dying when you're having a baby.
A lot of moms already hurt before they had kids. Hurt people. They not raise kids. they damn self. Boy, learn how to right there, learn how to do right there. They don't do it.
But that's on. But see, okay, so going back to the roots of it. A lot of time, I do believe that a lot of time, I'm one of those type of people where I just kind of the hurt and pain I had towards a mom that I felt like was forcing me. It just was controlling me. I'm one of the type of people where I can just cut off. But that's one person. No matter how many times I've cut her off, that's one person I'm always leave a door open for.
Shit.
Or a door that they can knock on.
Why you leave your door? Your door wide open. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you're not perfect. You're not perfect. And at the end of the day, if you make a mistake, you're going to want the same love and understanding that you're not perfect.
Some say your mind frame shouldn't even make that.
You're right. But I'm in the same place she is. Like, my mama been on crack since I was 8, bro. I'm 34 years old. She still choose not to be a mother. She still choose to go on the path that she choose to go on. But if my mama choose today to say, hey, I want to take control of my life. I want to go to rehab. I want to do right. I'm going to be right there beside her.
All that shit still for me.
Because she wasn't ready. But
that's true.
Don't let that be the hurt that make you. Don't let that be the hurt behind how you move in life. No, it don't feel good. It don't feel good because people don't understand. Because I know what you feel like. I swear to God, I know what you feel like, bro. I know what you feel like. I know what you feel like, man. I've been there trying to buy fucking crack just to have her there for 2-3 hours and sit there with me. I know what you feel like. And you feel me? And she'll get online and she'll dog me out. Oh, I was there for you till you was 8. You was there for me till I was 8. I'm 34. You ain't been there since then. Like, come on, bro.
Straight. Now that be straight.
That's what you think. Look, let me tell you, that's what you think. Let me tell you something about social media. People so good about putting on a motherfucking image. No, you think that. But I guarantee you. I guarantee you, all the shit she done put you through, that shit is haunting her. I done seen my mama smoke crack, and that shit be right there in her face, and she cry to me, and I'm like, I can't feel sad. You feel me? I feel bad for you, but I can't feel sad for you because you don't understand what you subjected me to. You feel what I'm saying? Because I done went through a lot of shit. I understand your pain. I understand your hatred when it comes to that shit.
No hate. I have no hate in my heart for no one. No hate. It's just disappointment. Disappointing me, bitch.
I feel you.
Disappointing me, bitch. You the first bitch I love. Fuck beside marijuana. You feel me?
No. Because I feel you. Because that's an escape. That's a point to escape.
I feel like it's weakness, though. That's what we have to realize that, you have a strength in you that I feel like we have a strength in us that our moms didn't have. You feel me? And it could have been the drugs, because them drugs, they say them drugs, baby.
But she overcame the drugs. People those drugs.
No, they don't overcome the drugs.
They take breaks.
No, they learn how to live with the drug. I'm telling you. The drug, man, listen. I would drive 3.5 hours to Jacksonville, Florida, and my mama would be the whole week. Yes, I'm ready for you to come. Soon as I get there on Friday, bro. Soon as I get there, well, my rent is due. I need this, that, and the third money, and I'm just looking like, Mom, just come on, like.
I'm saying my mama came through got over all that shit. Oh, I'm talking about I'm on my dick, dog. I can't even make nothing happen. You feel me? I won't even help. I'm down by myself. 10 years. I myself.
I feel you.
Help. Look, I had a little help. I fuck with them.
I feel you. And that's what you're supposed to do.
Like, it's my own mama say fuck.
I feel you. My mama do the same thing. Man, listen, it got to a point every time my mama would call me, it would be like, that's why people don't understand when a bitch be talking about pattern recognitions. Like, I can tell when a motherfucker's being accepted with me because my mama and my daddy taught me that shit first before anybody. I knew how to read that shit before anybody. Like, before I came in contact with anybody, I knew how to read that shit between my mom and my daddy. That's why I go so hard as a mother to be open and honest with my children. You feel me? Sometimes people feel like, oh, you shouldn't talk to kids about certain things. But no, this is the real word. It's out of that cookie cutter shit they try to tell us that it is. It's more than life than the cookie cutter shit that they try to show us. But I want to tell y'all something like straight up. Man, I understand you because my mama done been in the same boat where she was able to help me and don't choose not to. choose not. She choose not to help. She choose not to help. Why? I don't know. I keep trying to figure out, but I don't know why. I give her my last. I know what you talking about, man. I understand that shit.
I ain't did shit, but take up for my mama. I did a lot of stuff for that shit. Whole year, East YDC. I used to regret that shit like a mother. I used to resent that bitch like a mother, but I learned how.
Everybody got different type of moms, and I'm saying this because let's go back to this right here then, since I understand exactly what you're saying. I was talking to, and I hope Kamika chime in, but I was talking to Kamika this morning, and she said her mom was schizophrenic. She lived with her mama. So do you feel like some moms should have the right to let a child go? Like, because imagine, so how can you be mad if you feel that way? Because Kamika stayed with her mom with schizophrenia, and that was a hard upbringing for her.
But moms should put the kids in a position where they don't need them. As me, I'm put my son in a position.
I can't put you in a predicament I'm not in myself.
Mentally, no, put them in a position they don't need them.
Mentally, if I'm not there.
My mama schizophrenic and bipolar. I dealt with that shit, and I used to hate my mama about that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, she feel like I should give her like credit because she was in my life to the point that I was 8 years old. So she say things like, "Oh, I'm the one that taught you how to do this, that, and the third." But the things that you taught me were tied to the trauma that I'm currently trying to heal from as a 34-year-old woman with 4 fucking kids. Like, she asked me one time, I never forget, "What you want to be when you get grown?" Bro, all she showed me how to be was a fucking mother. Like, she kept having kids year after year after year. So I told her I want to be a mama. She beat my ass because she was thinking more on the sexual side, because that's what she was used to getting ridiculed about, because they were letting fucking people touch and do things to her. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, at the end of the day, I feel like Shawty had a mental illness. You feel me? And I knew as a kid early on that something wasn't right with her. But I still had to be the victim and subjected to the fucking trauma that she imposed on me. My mom used to beat the shit out of me about things that she didn't understand. You feel what I'm saying? And that become from a lack of fucking guidance and parenting. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
And I think it was that it wasn't that it was that, and the fact that that's what they were taught. A lot of time we gotta realize that shit. You know, we blame our parents for shits that they were taught and they never learned better. You feel me? They were being beat by theirs, and their grandma was being beat, and then the slave owners was beating them. So it was a learned pattern. This how you make people behave. You feel me? And a lot of people didn't break that cycle. So can we still blame them?
On TikTok for saying this same shit, because I just said that when we fucking get jobs and shit, when I remember getting jobs, it be certain older black people that's in there that fucking hate my guts. I don't even know why. Like, I would think that we would be together as one because of the type of society and world that we had to grow up on and have to goddamn continue to build from, because of the fact of the history that we come from. And no, like, they hate us. And I got my own family members that I've had to be subjected to that shit for years. And then when, you know, certain gatherings we have and they see Kiamber, just, I might nut the fuck up because I'm tired. As a kid, I've been taking this shit from y'all. Y'all treat us like we are the slaves and y'all the fucking oppressors. And I've been saying this shit for fucking years. I've been saying this shit. Y'all act like y'all the slave owners, and because y'all had us and y'all our elders, that we are fucking the slaves. And like, no, I'm wrong. You don't help me. I can't call you if I need help. You ain't there for me. So what the fuck? Do you feel like I owe you fucking respect? Bitch, you gotta give me this respect that you think you supposed to give. Like, and I might have been wrong.
So being a mother don't just automatically earn you type of respect. Just birthing a kid, it don't just automatically earn you the respect.
Kid in the family that have kids, they fucking hate you, bro. They hate your guts. They hate your guts, and when they see you coming around and you taking care of your kids, they see you beating the odds that your mama didn't beat, that your goddamn grandma didn't beat. They be mad at you, bro, and they fucking goddamn team up, and they try to make like you the like cancerous. No, you the scapegoat. You the black sheep. That's why I be proud to wear that title to this day, because my aunties, my great aunties, they can't say they did none of the shit that I did without the help or none of that. All them sit back and they watch to see what's gonna happen. But bitch, I was born to rise above. That's why y'all don't like me.
I'm a destiny. I'm a god. You feel?
I'm gonna continue to rise above. I'm gonna continue to break generational curses. But yeah.
And there's so much energy coming with both of y'all in here, man. Like, I just sit back.
I feel his pain, bro. I understand. Because
it's funny to me.
people don't understand. When you say you go no contact with a parent, bro, especially a mother, I gave my mother chances after chances after chances. Bro, I still got letters my mama used to write me and promise me that she was coming back gonna do this, that, and the third for me and my siblings, and she never did. And then when I got grown, I got my own everything, my identity, this, that, and the third. I still was paying my mother bills, paying for my mother addiction, and my mother still, like, when the money and the fucking drugs will run out, she'll say, fuck me.
Right.
And I had to realize, like, bro, at the end of the day, she was just meant to bring me here. She was that vessel that was meant to bring me here because she was a woman that could consume. That's why I feel like PCOS exists for women that can't have kids, because those type of women need those kids that come from women like that, straight up. They need that love. You feel what I'm saying? They need that love, bro, because you got some women out here that got the ability, and they'll have 11, 10, 13, 14, 15 fucking children and choose drugs over them every time, man.
The thing is, like, what about the women who in that same situation? What if they want to feel the whole thing of having a natural birth themselves? That void ain't gonna get filled, but all they can do is love.
That's their point. That's their purpose. Like, and that's what I be trying to tell people. That's what we just talking about with the abortion shit. I feel like my mama was never meant to be a mother. She was meant to be a person that can bring, like, God gave her the vital organs to be able to produce and have kids. You got some women that got their head on their shoulders, they got their money in the road, like, they can be able to goddamn give a kid the world, but they don't have the reproductive system to do it. So that's why it's certain women, that's meant to do that shit. Like, it's just, it's all the system.
If you can't have kids, they witches. They evil as fuck.
No, that is not the truth.
I feel like if the mom
they
doesn't
meant to
take
be mama to us that had mamas that want shit, mamas that can reproduce but couldn't goddamn stay in the battle to goddamn be a mama for they goddamn kids. I don't give a fuck how ugly it get. You goddamn be in a homeless shelter with your kids. You don't never give up on your kids, bro. You don't ever give up on your kids. Ever. I don't give a fuck. Don't give up on your children. Don't give up on your children.
Well, now my boy daddy baby, and I'm a true, you feel? Oh, my boy.
I don't think it really fell for him though, because y'all got the trend going. They out here showing their baby bump. Like, they don't even get to experience that. You know what I'm saying? So, or they did get pregnant, they like had a miscarriage or something. Like, they don't have.
Yeah, but you gotta understand with it. I don't trust CPS, all that shit in the system. Like, I used to always say, like, damn, I was the kid that didn't get sucked into CPS. Because at 13, okay, by the time I was 8, my mom was on crack. Like, my mom lost custody of all her kids by the time I was 8 years old.
Right.
13, my daddy kicked me out. Woo. You too much. Because the bitch don't understand what's going on. Y'all don't sugarcoated everything to me. Don't lie to me about what the fuck going on. My mama done been lying to me, sending me these damn cards and pictures. Talking about I done went through this program. I'm coming back to get y'all. She never comes. You know, the people that's been standing up in my life that's supposed to be like what a kid need as a parental, like, figure, they're dying. They don't die. So, like, now my parents got to rise up to the occasion. My mama is not capable. My mama is a crackhead. I don't give a fuck. She be mad that I said, you're a crackhead. You chose to smoke crack. You chose to leave your kids. That's what you are. You're a crackhead. I smoke weed. You want to call me a weed head? I'm a weed head. I don't give a fuck, but I still take care of them children at the end of the day. But hey, you're a crackhead. My daddy, he the type of motherfucker, he cannot survive without, like, my grandma just died last year. She his only child. He can't survive without his mama. My grandma always been in the back, like, helping my daddy. If it ain't for the women that got a good job, a good career going for themselves, that's the type of women he choose to, like, gravitate towards. That can take care of him. Like, he can't do it by himself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I come from nothing. I come from people that don't know what it is like to struggle and to survive without help.
The beautiful thing about that, though, you can change the narrative yourself.
Oh, absolutely.
We are in control of our destiny. You are in control.
I'm doing that shit now. Like, bro, I'm doing that shit now.
Like,
Because my grandmama.
breaking the cycle, like,
Oh,
you
absolutely.
gotta be the one to break that cycle.
I'm the cycle breaker. That's why I'm the most hated. Bro, like, I'm here today because Anterica on my mama's side, I like 100% of my mama's side, Anterica is like the 2% that I deal with. Like, I deal with like a handful of people on my mama's side of the family because they hate me because, like, again, I started speaking about this trauma, this same shit, because I'm not the only person that's dealing with this shit. It's millions of people out here that's going through the same thing. Millions. Billions, yes. Like, they try to make, like, and this shit affect how you are as an adult if you don't heal from this shit. Like, and people don't understand that. I've been so, like, I've had a life that going up, down the whole while. And people think I'm supposed to be ashamed about it, but no, I'm glad that I can get up and keep going each day. I got a mama that just said, fuck them kids. I'm eight, bro. I'm in the 4th grade. She say, fuck them kids.
All right, fuckers. Then we say fuck like we were wrong. You say fuck me first.
I think it was, but again, that goes to me, and this is just something I believe in, that it all comes back to the willpower to say, I'm gonna be that mom that change and break those cycles. Because think about it, she probably felt the same way about, you know, where she come from and the people that was surrounding her.
I live that with her though. I don't understand it, and I don't even mean to get emotional, but I live that with her, bro. Like, it be times where I don't have enough money to fucking get me enough to eat for everybody, but I make sure them children eat. They don't even feel that shit. You feel me? So, like, it was times I used to be hungry with my mama. I live that shit with you. And for you to leave me and give up on me, and then after the fact, from 13, like, from 8 to 13, I was straight tortured by the women that my daddy fucking dealt with, straight up, because he was just a womanizer. He got like 9 children. All of us got different mamas. None of us share the same fucking mama. But from 8 to 13, I was abused. And then from 13 on up, I've been out here on my own. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, if I can goddamn get a grip, if I can graduate from high school, don't have no kids, I can do all that shit, and I forgive you, why you can't be there for me? You feel what I'm saying? And even if you fall short, I ain't judging you, because I'm not perfect. I don't judge nobody. I don't judge a soul because I'm not perfect. I've been through so fucking much. People don't understand the ups and downs, the getting this shit together and then losing every fucking thing again. People don't understand that. But at the end of the day, that shit don't mean that I gotta stop being a mother, bro. Regardless of my circumstances or what the fuck I'm going through, I'm still gonna be a mother to them kids. And I don't understand that shit from her standpoint. Yeah, you choose to use crack. Okay, I smoke weed. But it's just like, I love them folk, bro. And that's what I be trying to tell my children, like, y'all got somebody that love y'all, because a mama or a daddy, they can give up at the drop of a dime if they don't want to be there. They don't have to be there for you, bro. They don't have to. And you gotta be the one, like, people don't know the type of people you subjected to. They don't know the trauma that you have to go through.
But they don't even give a fuck.
The worthiness of what it does to you.
So when a
person see you rise above that shit, but they want to judge you because you right here at this moment. I'm not staying here. That's not meant for me. I'm gonna keep rising above this shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all think, what y'all say. Family members, friends, co-workers, fuck y'all. Because at the end of the day, Kimbra understand. But Kimbra never judge a soul. Because I understand. This shit hard, bro.
I am proud of my mama. I'm proud of her because she did get it right. She got her life right.
My mama did.
She got her life right. Man, great job.
My mama hate me.
That means just not bought a house. 5 years old, just not bought a house.
My mama hate me, dog. My mama hate me. I got 4 kids. I got the same genders of kids my mama had. I got the same amount of kids my mama had. When my mama lost custody of me and my siblings, the same type of style of living, like my where I live at currently, is the same thing, a fucking townhouse.
Hey, my mama son got the same birthday.
Everything is like a symbolic, like, goddamn mirror of each other. And it be hard for me, bro. Like, I don't have shit some days. I get up but I still keep pushing for them children. It don't been time, my mama like, we got sugar water. I don't even want this shit, Mom. I drink water. I don't want no motherfucking sugar water. My kids don't even understand that shit, though. I'm goddamn making sure y'all want McDonald's, whatever the shit make be. You want me to cook this? I'm doing it to make sure y'all got it. But y'all don't understand. I got a mama that just said, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck everything. You feel what I'm saying? Even when I had to sleep on people's couches with my mama. You feel what I'm saying? I lived that shit with my mama, and she gave up. I did that shit. I had to go through all that shit myself. You feel me?
I told myself I'm an orphan. I have no mama or no dad. I'm an orphan.
Hey, I feel the same way. My daddy hate me. What? My mama hate me. Because I get on live and I talk and I tell people. It keeps fucking going. Like, everybody's life is not going to be picture perfect. They sat here and created a system. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, the white man created a system to keep us black people entrapped and enslaved in our mind. With the religion and all that shit. It's all wrapped in one. You feel me? And then our own people that was suffering with us looked at us and said, fuck you. You ain't good enough, bitch. Like, I'm better than you. Like, I'm going to look down on you and make master look at you like you're less than. You feel me? What? But at the end of the day, we still got the same blood, same DNA. We're the same person. Yes. So, hey, I choose to rise above that shit. I choose to rise above it.
But what was we before slavery, though?
The reason was for slavery because... No, because people. No, I'm gonna tell y'all this. The reason for slavery is because people can't stand the fact of people just being them. People cannot accept people being them. Whether you want to be rich, purple, yellow, orange, green, I don't give a fuck what it is. Whatever it is you choose to do, if it ain't what they want to say is the norm for society, you're outcast. You're a fucking cancerous virus. You're something they gotta get rid of and attack. And that's what God sent us down for, not no religion to tell us to do right or wrong, because right and wrong gotta exist. Like, it gotta be the opposite of everything to exist. Like I said, I had a mama that was a crackhead. I had a grandma that was a crackhead. And I didn't have a mother, but my grandmother chose to show me what it was like to have a mother. And I lost her last year. You feel what I'm saying? And that shit hurt me. That's why I try to go hard for my mama and shit. Like, I understand what you go through. I understand the drug you chose to choose. You feel what I'm saying? Because crack is a hell of a drug. Like, out of all the drugs in the world, I be want to ask my mama all the time, crack? Why?
Crack is whack.
Because it was popping back in the 80s. You gotta think about it. Look at how it was back in the. Some of them just overcame it, and some of them got stuck in that era. You know, they can't remove it.
She's still stuck to this day, bro. I am 34 from the time I was 8 to 34. My mama is still on drugs she can't control her everyday life. Like, I get like want to get high and like just releasing stress and shit like that. But like, to be on a drug to just have you on another fucking planet when this is your reality. You laid down and had 4 fucking kids and you said fuck all them children from the ages of 8, 3, 2, and 1. I know I have a lot of trauma as an 8-year-old. I can only imagine, like, my youngest sister don't even remember my mama. Like, she was 1.
Right. My son and mama got the same birthday. And I made my birthday together.
Contact with your siblings?
And so let me tell you how my siblings is. Like, I never knew what I wanted to be in life, but I always knew I wanted to help my siblings because I knew our situation was right. My daddy's side of the family, they like sugarcoated shit to me to the point where I started connecting the own dots for my fucking son because shit that makes sense, especially with what my mama was writing me in the letters versus what my grandmama, my daddy and all them was telling me that was going on with my mama. So people just say, what you want me to grow up caring, bro? And I just want to help people. I just want to help people like me. I just want to go get my siblings and like take care of them and stuff. Like, cause like it still was like a game in my head. Like I just was waiting on my mama just to pop back up. She never fucking did after the age of 8 years old. She never popped back up. Like it was me choosing to intervene into her world. It's like the crack just took her and she went to a whole nother dimension. Like she's not here. You feel me? Unless she need money. That's the only time she was fucking here. So it's just like, growing up, I didn't never know what I wanted to be, but I knew I wanted to be a person that helped people. I wanted to help people that was like me because in the back of my mind, I always was like, Like, why?
My big ass, I'm take my shirt off. I'm hot as fuck.
They done turned the AC on, boy. You over there sweat hard as hell.
It's the liquor.
That what it is. That liquor.
Yeah, cause y'all done got me in my
What
fucking
muscle?
feelings.
Muscle be sweating.
Oh Lord.
Y'all got me in my feelings by these mamas. Like, but yeah, I used to hate Mother's Day. I used to hate it.
What's something that your mother told you growing up that has changed the way you feel about yourself and you haven't been able to fix it, or you enjoyed that part of what they said? So what's something about that your mom that they said or did to you that changed the image inside of you? We're gonna start with her because I'm gonna give y'all a chance to think about that. Y'all a little hot right now. Dad done got sweaty over there. What come on, her?
Well, I can't really think of nothing that she told me, because she told me a lot of things. But my greatest moment with her was when I was like 13 before she passed. So me, got down getting into the girls and stuff, and my mama got this bag of condoms. I'm like, you married? Hey, need the condoms for? So I said, I take them. I said, you me one of these. Mama took them back. So it's been about 2 weeks. We stealing the condoms from each other. And one day,
Hold the fuck up. I just realized what you said. You and your mama stealing condoms from each other.
yes.
Go ahead. I'll listen to this shit. I want to see what the outcome of this is.
So after I got out of school one day, she was like, Tor, I need to talk to you. Now, for the last couple of weeks, I've been noticing she be going in my drawer, getting my stuff. And I was like, yeah, I felt like you ain't need it because, you know what I'm saying, you married. So she was like, what you know about him? I like, I know son. And she was like, what you know? I like, Mama, we had cable all our life. I know a lot.
That's right.
And then she was just bust out. She was like, so you getting some? I ain't saying I just started smiling. She was like, Tor, are you getting some? Smile harder and harder. Well, don't tell me you getting no ass already. You just like your daddy. And that was one of the best memories I got with my mama. Man, she was crying, laughing. Every time she asked me about it, them condoms, I just started smiling harder and harder. I ain't got none yet, but I was trying to get it. Yeah, but that one of my best memories with my mom. One of the last ones, but it was, I still tell my sister this to this day. It was like humor, like funny, like, but that's what I got left from her. And that's who I got my sense of humor from, because she was a joke too, so yeah, I miss my mama.
I think one of my best memories was the first time I thought that it was with, like, I had a mom that was on crack too. The first time when, not when she got clean, but the first time she told me she was getting clean. It was like happy, like for the moment, for the week, for the month, until she went back to her older ways. But I think that was the first good memory, because something in my head told me right then and there, even though it didn't last at that time, but something told me, oh, you got your mama back. I think that was one of the best memories. I can't even remember. We did a whole bunch of shit that goddamn weekend, and then I ain't see her ass again for years.
Oh my God.
We had a good time that weekend though.
What did it take to forgive?
To forget?
Not forget.
Goddamn, you heard what he said. You heard what he said. He need to forget.
I forgot a lot of shit my mom did to me. I forgot that shit. That shit never happened in my head. My brother brought me that shit never happened.
It took me to start speaking out loud about it, like, because my mom would gaslight me, like, she didn't like me talking about her goddamn downfalls. Like, like you talking about her downfalls, you are off to her motherfucking ass. But it's just like, mama, I had to live this shit. Like, it's like she only honed in on that type of fucking thinking. She don't hone in on the fact of the shit that I had to go through, like, because she chose not to be a mom no more. So I lived in delusion for a while. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, my stupid ass $200 I'm giving my mama, she going to buy $200 worth of crack, smoking it in my face. and all the emotions and everything she always been feeling over the years, they finally coming out. But like, I can't sympathize for her. Like, I just can't. I don't get it because at this point I'm a mother, like, and I'm in that mode. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't give a fuck how hard life would be if I gotta go get in the goddamn shelter with my kids. Like, I'm still not gonna go smoke no dope and make me want to just leave them. Like, I love them. Like, shit, it was hard for me to come down here and do the podcast today. Like, shit, I be needing a break, but like they my life because you feel what I'm saying.
It's hard to understand how somebody else, another mother, can't feel that way. I understand exactly what you're saying.
It's like a different fit. Like, it's a tug at my heart seeing them cry when I leave them and shit like that. Like, it affects me differently. It affects the way that I mother. And yeah, I might not live a society where I had the perfect life. I tried. Me and my baby daddy didn't work. But like, that don't mean I give up on them. Right. Y'all don't know what y'all don't know the pain it took to bring y'all asses in this motherfucking world. Like, it's just at the end of the day, the pain that it takes to have a baby, I don't get where a mama can disconnect from that baby.
Right.
I don't get that dynamic.
I came through that porter. I came straight through that porter. You feel me? You hold me for 9 months.
And that shit ain't no P's and Q's. That shit hurt.
Yeah.
It ain't no P's and Q's to have no baby. That shit hurt.
I'm glad we don't got to have a motherfucker.
Coming to you, Kim, but have you ever looked at your kid, and we're going to go with Ruth in your life. Have you ever looked at your kid and been like, I understand why she did what she did when she said something you didn't agree with at the time she said it?
Oh, absolutely. And that can go around with the death. My grandmother was weird when it came down to death, but I understand why. Because I used to be afraid of death. Like, it took my grandmother dying in my face, like taking her last breath on my mama's side. My grandmother on my mama's side, like dying in my face for me to just see, like, this shit is real. But like, she always would tell my baby, like, cause my oldest child, like, she was my everything. But when I had him, like, she was like, fuck you, like, he's my everything now. So like, she just honed in on her first great grand like that or whatever. But she always would be in my son's head, like, I'm not gonna be here forever. He was like, Grandma, when I get 18 and I get college and make good money, like, I want to buy you a house. She's like, well, baby, I'll be dead and gone by then, but you still do that. You know what I'm saying? I never understood why. But now I get it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I get it now.
Yeah, you gotta cherish your people, cause
absolutely.
That's a sore topic, though. A lot of parents don't talk about death and them leaving their kids behind because reality is somebody gonna go. So a lot of people, so when their kids do go through death, they are afraid of it because it's not a discussion that is on the table. When somebody die in the family, the adults go do everything, handle everything. The kid don't know nothing. Half of the time, they're not even allowed to go to the funeral, but the ones that are, they're like, I don't understand the process. So that's something that families don't discuss. I ain't gonna be here all the time.
And also another thing, family know, like, the ones that certain family members take in, they love a little extra harder. So when that person dies, they sit back and they try to watch and see, like, how this person's gonna do or hit the world since they don't have such and such here no more.
Right.
You feel me? They'll see you struggling openly.
Yeah.
And like, just watch you to see, like, is she gonna die or is she gonna get up and rise above that shit, you know? And I'm the rise above girl. You feel me? That's why my family can't fuck with me. Cause like, y'all think I'm sad about I'm not. I'm not sad about y'all. I'm just not, because at the end of the day, y'all can't be real with yourselves. You feel me? I had to be real with myself.
My boy Rod Wade said that hurt my.
Yes.
Should mothers receive a happy Mother's Day on Father's Day if they've been doing it all?
Hell yeah.
That's a strong topic for a lot of people.
Stuck get Father's Day too.
I mean, I get where that question come about, but at the end of the day, whether the daddy ain't shit or not, like, he had to be in the picture. He had to stick his diggling in your cootie cat and nut in it. And, his little sperm got to your egg and created a human. For this human to even be about, you feel
ABC.
I just had to. So, whether he ain't shit, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like because they made this a public holiday. Cause at the end of the day, baby, I am a mother, 365
I got a
366
question.
days of the year. So, like,
For the women.
it don't matter if y'all tell me Happy Mother's Day or if I get a Happy Mother's Day or not. I gotta be the mother every day. I'm that person that had a mother and said, fuck this, I ain't a mother no more. I don't give a fuck that I had them, like, fuck them.
For the women that had a baby dad today, quote unquote, say ain't shit. When was they the shit to make them be a baby dad?
And that's what I think people fail to realize. When we lay down and have sex with y'all, we ain't thinking about, oh, the baby in me. No, we just fucking just like how y'all fucking, and we create a human at the end of the day. So I used to be like, when I was in my negative type of shit trying to bash, but like when I'm more on an understanding on every logical type of standpoint, not just mine, at the end of the day, you feel what I'm saying? It is what it is.
The day gotta end. What they say at the end of the day, the day gotta end.
We always knew what we getting into when we was fuck raw. You know, we're gonna, it's a 50-50 chance, bitch, get pregnant.
It be y'all though.
No,
You ain't.
it's the
No.
same thing.
I don't been in a situation where I say, put him kind of on, please. And he's just like,
female can push a nigga out that pussy they want to with that pussy. That pussy must so strong push a nigga out that pussy they want him in that. Right or wrong?
What's something you feel like mothers lose in the midst of being moms? Something you can discuss, what's something you feel like your mom lost being a mom?
Me.
Damn.
Lost.
my mama lost me.
Lost me.
Absolutely.
I took charges and everything. I don't deal with what. I don't stay up tight. I don't sit there cry to a main nigga about the side nigga lying like a motherfucker. I just slid the right hand man. What? How the fuck? Her on Robert Charles, my mama. What? Thug it. Right, like real. She's like, are you slick snitched on me? Like, I'm just but like, you gave your back up on what? Gave your back up on me?
Maybe mama say you weren't gonna get that much time. You were young.
I took her by choice. I bought it by choice. You think I'm real thug. I'm real street nigga by choice.
So you can't be mad about that. You made that decision
to
protect
that,
her.
I'm mad about she took my life. It's her fault. It's her fault I live where I live. I think the way I think. Everything fall back on our parents, dog. Like, man,
Absolutely.
I am my fucking
When
mama,
do you
though.
break that cycle though? When is it your fault? When is it your fault the decision you made?
Now, when I realized I forgave everyone in my life, it's all my fault.
But listen, let me tell you, like, I'm sorry.
I got the idea.
Because forgiveness has to come with a point of understanding what the fuck they come from. Because we a lot of times, like, I used to be mad as fuck as my mom and my daddy, but I had to step back and look at the whole picture of what the fuck they came from, what the fuck they had to come, they had to go through. And that played a big part of how a parent they was to me.
What she went through and she came over it, what you got over it, though.
You don't know that she got over it. Maybe she had a moment in her life they don't get over it. You feel me? Never. Baby, they're gonna always wear that regret. They're gonna always, regardless of how we may think. I know how I feel as a mother, and my biggest thing is I want to stay connected to my kids. So I talk to my daughter every day, but I made mistakes as a parent too because I didn't know, or I was going on in the early stages of it. I was going off what I saw. This is what I was taught to be. This is what I seen mothers in my life do. So this is what I'm going to do. It took me having to realize that I was unhappy as a kid to break those cycles. Everybody don't break the cycle. You have to accept people for who they are, period, point blank. Whether they a villain or not, that's that villain. That's the villain mother you got. You got a villain.
Who they show you, who they show you. You feel me? They show you ain't think I said you ain't shit. All because you my mom don't mean you gotta be shit. You feel me? Everybody think that mama is shit, but some mama ain't shit.
Yeah, I had to learn that early on too.
My mama was shit.
My mama used to steal from me, bro. Like my daddy would send me shit, and my mama take from me. Like, but at the end of the day, I didn't know my mama was in active addiction. Then, like,
yeah,
I remember for school, my daddy them sent me a whole box of shit, clothes and shit. My mama went and sold this shit, get drugs, and bought me 2 outfits, and they were like uniform outfits, and we wore like regular clothes to school. Like, she subjected me to a lot of bullying and shit at that time being in my life. But like I said, my mama kept that shit hid from me. I did not know my mama was on
Do you
crack.
think it's because I feel like this is my thing? I really don't have a lot against my mom. I have more against the people that raised me and did not raise me properly. because her addiction made her realize that she could not provide for me. So she had to give me to somebody. Now, it was unfortunately the person she decided to give me to was not the person that was doing the right thing to me. Do you feel like more blame should go on the person she gave you to that subjected you to all the pain and shit, when all she thought in her head was, I'm giving you up because I know I'm fucking up. You eat mayonnaise sandwiches. We are here splitting the juice. We doing this. I'm gonna give you up because I want to make sure you got a better life.
Accountability means that everybody got to take their blame in it. So I feel like at the end of the day, the person that she left you in the hands with, they should have did right by you. And also, she has to take the blame for the fucking. I don't give a fuck how hard life, bro. I know how life hard be. I know how hard it be. Where you could just want to just give up, but you can't. These your kids. You can't do it.
You can't give up.
I can. I can.
I'm not. I can, but I'm not.
I can't do it.
I can, but I'm not.
I can't do them, like, and I sit there and I cry sometimes to them when life be so hard and I don't got nobody to turn to, and I tell them, I can't do y'all like I've been done, like, because, yo, I am the product of not turning into what the fuck I came from, because I don't get how I'm here. Sometimes I don't, because y'all don't understand the roads that I had to take, the paths that I had to go on, the decisions that I had to make. And some shit that I've went through been eye-opening to me, you know? That's why I look at life differently than the average motherfucker might look at it. But I feel like it was all created and designed for my destiny to show people like we're not submitted to be in the system, in the boxes that the patriarchy, white men, and even our black ancestors that fall within them is supposed to be on, like straight up.
I feel like social media have a lot to do with it too, because we watch shows like Bill Cosby and these folks with these great ass mamas, and this the bullshit I got. You feel me? It wasn't reality. What friend do you know that had a Huxtable as a mom? You feel me?
I know a lot of them, and they went through a lot of shit. Like that shit be glitz and glamorous for like, you know, just
social
for
media.
a temporary moment, but like them folks be the really most fucked up people in this world. I just want you to know that for real.
In my hood, we got what you call the neighborhood moms. Even though that might be your biological
Absolutely.
mama, but she look out for all of like.
They're the best one.
It take a village to raise them.
Hell yeah.
You feel, man?
These new moms don't want you talking to their kids though.
I'm gonna talk
You
to them
feel
in that
me?
way.
You see a kid doing something wrong, these new moms don't want you to say a motherfucking thing to their kids.
If I won't be watching them, they gonna be over here playing with my children. They gonna be coming to my house. They gonna be eating my snacks. I'm gonna discipline their ass just like they my kids.
Right now,
So keep your kids away if you don't think I'm gonna discipline like I discipline mine. Hey, baby, come back out the door. We ain't doing it in and out. Hey, look, pick up your trash off the floor. Like, y'all gonna be treated like my kids. Like, I'm not finna mistreat no kids. I'm not finna take for somebody to mistreat no child, period. Because I've been that kid as well that had to be mistreated. But
There's
yeah,
no village no more. There's really not a village. You don't get that everywhere.
you're right.
And you can't allow a lot. And this is coming from a parent. I can't allow motherfuckers to say nothing to my child these days because everybody's intention ain't good like it was back when
Absolutely.
everybody had villages. Motherfuckers say the wrong thing to my child, I might get upset because I don't like the way you discipline your child. You feel me? You over there beating the shit out of your child and you think you finna, I'm good. Not mine.
Yeah, because like people try to ridicule, oh, your mama wasn't there. But you had a mama that called you out kind of bees out your name, and you know she loved a man more than you. Like people have different type of traumas, different levels of trauma. Just because somebody's mama was absent, it don't mean that you had the best life because your mama was there as well. Like that's why
That's
I say
true.
like that shit go both ways. Like even though you're able to have a kid, everybody don't deserve to have a kid. Like
Everybody
and the
don't
ones
deserve
that
to
can't-
raise them.
right, and the ones that can't, you know, that can really give these kids a quality of life, I feel like they deserve to like be able to get those type of kids. But they set up different type of rules and regulations to keep you from it. Because again, I feel like, and I don't care, as a kid that was abused, molested and shit like that, CPS has a lot to do with sex trafficking and things that are going on in this world as well.
Allegedly.
Absolutely.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So that's
Allegedly.
where the purse gonna go. Let me go be a foster mom. You know, I ain't got no record. Let me go be a foster dad. I ain't got no record. Whole time I'm looking.
Whole time she know the farmer ain't touched her ass in 18 years and he fucking every goddamn foster kid that's coming through their home.
Yeah.
This shit happens. That's why I say, you know, I was a kid that slipped through the systems, but I'm glad because I see a lot of stories. I see a lot of things that people go through. Like, it ain't all glitz and glory. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even though my mom was a crackhead and I didn't go into the system, I'm thankful because I don't know who the fuck I would have ran into in the system.
Could have been 10 times worse.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the
Happy
mothers
Mother's
that's out
Day.
there, especially those good moms. You know, we got friends that we see struggle. We got friends that we know.
And all.
Of course, it's some great mothers out there. Like you said, you got the neighborhood mother. I want to say Happy Mother's Day to everybody that's out there because, you know, to me, everything starts with that mother. Even like you said, even if that mother just had a child, she didn't take care of on Happy Mother's Day because you bless somebody with the child. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So Happy Mother's Day to all on that. This day ain't about y'all.
Happy Mother's Day to the father who ain't got no bitch in their life and take care of
And
them
yeah,
kids.
because
You
we got
feel
some
me?
fathers that have to
Right.
be the mama and the daddy too.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
Right.
I give my daddy props, you feel me? Because he wasn't shit majority of my life. But it was times I can still remember my daddy used to do my hair for school and shit in the morning. And it's after the fact, like I'm 8 years old, like I'm a little girl, but like he had to step up and do what he could
Right.
as a man. So props out to those dads because I know a lot of them, like,
Yeah.
don't, you know, these little girls and little boys don't have no mamas. And the daddies got to step up and be both.
Then what policy come in at?
No, it comes into the fact that we let the white man come and tell us everybody role in gender, but at the end of the day, regardless of the fact, you don't know what life you're gonna be born into. You don't know what circumstances you're gonna have, and if you're a man or a woman, you're gonna have to take charge if that's what your purpose and call life is. Like, it's a lot of men. My daddy was supposed to step up in that, but chose to chase a woman. You feel me? And he let a woman abuse us and tell him like, no, this family we created is your family, not these kids you had beforehand. Just kicked us to the curb. You feel what I'm saying? So I know what it feel like to grieve a mother and a father at the same time. That's a lie.
Right. Daddy been dead, nigga. I've been killed. That nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Allegedly.
It took me a while. You feel me? Because like I said, a long time I used to hold grudges,
Right.
and I felt like I had to forgive. But
Yeah.
with forgiveness don't mean that you don't have to cut your discernment off. Like, if I can see the patterns that you were showing me since childhood to this very day at 34 years of age, I don't have to no longer subject myself and be scared that you're going to whoop my ass because I'm a grown woman now. You feel me? You don't take care of me. If we can't have this adult conversation, then what are we doing? You going about your life. I don't give a fuck.
Somebody said motherhood is not always graceful. I agree with you. It can be very exhausting. You know, we get one day out the year, and I know fathers get that one day too, but
Right.
you don't understand what goes through being a mother. You feel me? It changes your identity. Not only do you had a baby, your body ain't what it used to be. You stuck with this new body, so now your mental is not where it needs to be at. You have to struggle. You got to do this. You got to do that. I feel like a lot of men, a lot of people in general, just don't give moms their prop enough because it's not a graceful period. Like it can be
Not
hard.
even for a man either. It's hard for a man too.
And the
Man,
black man blames the black woman for how
What's
the
the black woman
system
fault?
is. The black man blames the black woman for that because of the simple fact of the food stamps and the Section 8 and shit like that because they don't want
To provide-
y'all to be in the house.
To split it up.
But no, at the end of the day, y'all gotta realize if these men weren't coming to the table to make sure that it was a table for us to even fucking come to, we gotta do what we gotta do. You supposed to play the part, not go to fucking prison.
That
You
go
feel what I'm
back
saying?
to mothers
We go to
now.
prison,
That
though.
go back
We
to the
can't do no
mother.
job. We ain't
Shouldn't
trying
that
to
mama
get nowhere.
be held responsible for the fuck nigga she don't raise?
Right.
Cause mothers are out here raising these fuck niggas cause
Right.
they out here doing this whole ass shit in front of their kids. Don't really have a lot of respect for women because they're not watching a woman, they watching a hoe.
Yeah, you right about that.
So I feel
You can't
like
take from that now.
that boy fucked up, but he fucked up because of
The mama.
The
All fall
mama.
back on the parents. You feel me?
Happy Mother's
You know,
Day.
I'm trying to raise
Daddy
my
was
way.
there, and he
You
only
feel
had the
me?
mama to rely on. And at the end of the day, you feel me? They taught y'all from the time y'all became little boys that you're not supposed to cry. You're supposed to be strong. But God gave you the same emotions that He gave the fucking woman. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but they allow us girls to operate and to act out an emotion. So now, as we get to adults, it's like y'all been suppressed. We've been able to openly do it. So it's just like rah from this side and that side. When it just should be a mutual ground where we all humans, whether you're a girl or a fucking boy.
I'm not a human though, but
You are. You're a fucking human
I'm
right
an
now.
You're a
alien.
fucking troll.
You're a
alien.
human
I'm
at
an
this
alien.
at this time being. You're a
Alien.
human. You
Alien.
know, when you crook over and you go to the other side, you know you'll be a spiritual being. But you're human right now, living the human
I'm an alien.
experience.
I'm a reptilian.
To all the young moms that are out there, because I was a young mom and I had my daughter when I was 15, so I was a young mom. To all the young moms out there, happy motherfucking Mother's Day. Because a lot of them are not praised for being mom because they feel like, oh, they so young. But at the end of the day, they're a motherfucking mom. Happy Mother's Day. I didn't get a happy Mother's Day from the women in my life, the men in my life when I had my daughter and the first Mother's Day came around because they felt like I should have never had a child. You feel me? So
Yeah, when you come from a crackhead, they expect you to fall
my big
into
ass.
their trap. So when you rise above that shit, just know if you're a person that had a mother or a father that was a crackhead or drunk or anything of that being that took them off the high horse of being a parent, when you have your own kid and you choose to continue to go around that type of family, they're gonna try to pick you apart. They're gonna try to pick you apart. They're gonna try to pick you apart because they don't expect you to rise above the shit that you come from. But
because you come from, you right, because you
Yeah.
came from the shit. They didn't. The person you came from was shit. So ain't no way the thing she had gonna create the thing she
and she got
created.
grown kids and she
Yeah.
got a baby now. Like
Yeah.
so it's totally
But-
she got two whole different type of generation of kids. Right?
I'm in that
I'm
situation
glad
right now,
you
though.
brought that
I
up.
came from ain't shit, but my baby mom parents, they are stuck the fuck out my dumb ass.
I'm
They
glad you.
accept the shit out of me. They know I ain't shit. They still accept me for who the fuck I am. I feel in love.
That's
with her parents.
real.
With her parents, but I fell in love with her. You feel me?
It's real, cause I'm not the type of baby mother that's gonna beat a motherfucker down, and if I know he down, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna meet you where you at and try to build you back up, because at the end of the day, the only way we can have a 50-50 co-parent if I can see you through your flaws and all, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause I'm not perfect. I might be down here today, you feel me? You might be up. It's human life. It's how it goes, up and down.
I was talking to somebody yesterday and she was saying that she's the oldest child out of the bunch, and that there are different phases of mothers in a mother. And the way I'm gonna say that is our first child and our last child, they may be parent differently. It doesn't mean that I love one more than the other one. It just means that I don't figure a couple of
Evolve, yes, as a parent, because we don't get no fucking menu. And then you gotta understand, like I said, a lot of
You
us
do
come
get
from
one.
a lot of us come
But
from
not mom
crackhead
and dad.
parents.
That's how me right
A lot
there.
of us come from crackhead parents.
You
I
ain't
didn't
get
have
no
no
mate,
manual
yeah.
or nobody to turn to ask for this, that, and the third. I had to figure it out through trial and error.
We got
Some
the
of us have
main
to
by not doing
learn.
what our parents did to us. Do the opposite type shit. Now I learned how to be a dad, but I don't do what my dad did.
It's absolutely. There you go.
My man, you right there. Don't do what the fuck that fuck nigga did.
You right.
Fuck ass nigga.
When we're born into parents like that, we automatically have that blueprint when it comes down to being a parent.
Right.
Like what to not to do to be a better parent.
Know how it made you feel, so you don't want your kids to feel like that either. So.
Exactly.
Hey, what?
And that's why I try to let them know at the end of the day, you ain't perfect. You ain't perfect. But the biggest thing about it all is if you don't lay in that shit and stay in that shit.
Right.
Keep getting up, keep going. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. So what?
Why you gotta forgive and forget?
Absolutely. And it's okay to cut people off. You feel me?
Hell
This
yeah.
Mother's Day, I ain't wishing my mother a motherfucking thing. I don't give a damn. You can keep posting gospel goddamn songs and making fucked up captions about me. But at the end of the day, you abandoned me when I was 8, and you have not came around as a mother. And even after the fact of my daddy goddamn abandoned me at 13, I graduated from high school. I went to college. I graduated from college. Like, I did all the right things that they quote unquote said that we need to do to be a better person. You feel what I'm saying? and I still fell below the belt. But you know why? Because that belt was never meant for me. It was meant for me to rise above it. So I can call out y'all trauma in y'all family. I don't give a fuck. They dead and gone now. What they gonna do? I mean, and then the ones that's here that's mad that I'm calling out the trauma, like, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna call this shit out because it ends with my bloodline. It ends with my cousin's bloodline. Like, we're not continuing this shit on. Ain't nobody gonna be touching and molesting nobody. Ain't nobody
Come
gonna
on.
be stealing what owes to them. Like, ain't nobody gonna leave nobody out in the dark, in the fucking cold. Even though
Come
they're
on.
your fucking family and they got room for you to come in, whether you got money or the sources or not, you gonna make it do what it do. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of us are rebirthing that old aspect of that matriarchy thing, because it wasn't never to take the role of the man to be the superior, because again, we need both genders to mate, to have a baby. You feel what I'm saying? But it's never to make somebody feel suppressed. But we supposed to operate and flow together. We are all energy. We are all love. And that's how we supposed to come. Regardless of where the fuck you come from, you still have a spark. You have a light. Like, God gave us all that. And if you let the people around you choose to abuse it and dim it, so be it. I let mine shine bright. Goddamn it. A million folks saw my goddamn story about what I went through. You think I'm worried about what this family that don't help me and don't give a fuck about me, don't see what don't happen to my grandmother, my mama, and me? Didn't do nothing to step in to help. Fuck them. Create your own family. Create your own dynamic.
Afraid of
You feel
mine.
me?
That's right.
But never take the fact away that it's your mama and that's your daddy, even this Father's Day. But at the end of the day, if they ain't shit, they ain't shit, and they gotta take their own blame. You gotta goddamn release the blame for other people that they want you to care. I'm not gonna be quiet about this shit no more. I don't care. I don't. I came on tit for tat what in 2024.
Yeah. Shit changed when you came over here too.
Man, I probably talked to 5 family members.
After that episode. God damn.
Cut them off. They cut us out. Oh, you saying this? These are things that we didn't understand as a kid. Man, every family reunion, every goddamn gathering we used to go to, y'all beating each other the fuck up with sticks and brooms and goddamn bricks. We trying to understand why. It's so much trauma trapped in these motherfuckers. And because we can rise above that shit, and then we can have babies, and y'all can see us keep pushing forward no matter what the circumstances is. We keep going forward. Y'all hate us for that. So when we come around and we illuminate and we got this light about us, but y'all are these dark ass fucking evil people because y'all suppress this shit in. Why do you try to? I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, I don't give a fuck if you my great auntie, my grandma. Like, if you finna put your hand on me because you not ready to stand up and be the person that you supposed to be at this time being in life, it's okay. We can all live in that dream, but you gotta wake up one day. You gotta wake up and you gotta face the reality and the choices you choose to make, consequences.
Hey, alcohol supposed to make you sweat like this?
Boy, you over there bunning up. We about to close out.
I go on for days and days.
Before we close out, we're gonna go around the room. Is there anything you want to say about Mother's Day? You want to wish somebody a happy Mother's Day? Let's go through. But before we do that, Kiamber, tell the people how they can locate you, where they can find your content. You know, just give us a spiel of you, girl. It's your time. Pop your shit.
Thank you, cousin. So, yes, I'm on Facebook. My name is Kiambra. It's Ke and then the space Ambra. On TikTok, my name is Kiambra, and I just went inside on here, but it's Kiambra 10, Keambra 10. Instagram, same thing. Key underscore 2010. That's the year I graduated.
What kind of content do you create on your platform?
So I'm the type of person where they would call me an alchemist, because I'm the type of person that have looked at my life like I've been through a lot. I'm only 34 years old, but the things that I have went through and have had to grow from, somebody that's triple my age probably had never had to, go through. So I'm the type of person that'll speak about the things that families don't want to come to the forefront. The things that we think in the back of our head that people don't really talk about. I'm that type of person that if you come to my platform, I'm gonna speak out about it, because I'm tired of holding it in. You got a brain and a process and a logic to think the way you do for a certain reason. Some people are surface level, some people are deep. I'm one of the ones that's in depth. I'm gonna think. I'm gonna research. I'm gonna figure out the who, what, when, where, and why. Yeah.
What about you, Her? What about, is there anybody out there you want to say Happy Mother's Day to? Is there something you want to bring towards that topic?
Uh, Shouts out to all the mothers that just trying, that actually give a fuck, that, it might not have anybody not have a mother. Like, shout out to everybody. It's gonna be a big day for us tomorrow. We all go through it. My mom been gone since '99. It still bother me, but we gonna be alright. And shout out to any mother that just making a way for their kids. It's hard out
Yes.
here. It's like nobody ain't making it no easy on y'all. The government ain't. Yeah,
Preach.
baby daddy ain't like. So you need some kind of recognition. We appreciate you. Y'all do a lot. Y'all endure a lot. Y'all go through depression and body transformations and stuff. So we just thank you for being you. Thank you for contributing and have another life. We just appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
I want to say a special Happy Mother's Day to the mothers that are living and they have had to lose a child. Tomorrow could be very difficult for them, and I want to just let them know that you're loved. I've seen moms lose kids, and I've been told, I don't know, but I've been told it's a pain that nobody could ever imagine. So I definitely want to shout those out to the ones that are living without their mom and they're going to be grieving tomorrow. The love of their moms, the moms that are here, the ones that are grieving, the moms that are here. A big shout out to to them, because Mother's Day is harder for them. Sometimes it can be harder for the kid than it is for the child. So happy Mother's Day to everybody that's out there that's doing their thing, they're providing for these kids. Sometimes we gotta goddamn give our last pack of noodles to them motherfucker. Happy motherfucking Mother's Day. Y'all love, and I promise you, if you ain't getting them gifts now, when them kids get older, they gonna come in multiples. I promise you.
And I want to just piggyback on that as well. If you a mother, fuck what social media gotta say. If you getting up every day to fucking provide and ensure that these kids got a roof over their head, they got food in their body, they got the love and the energy of a mother that's gonna keep trying regardless of whatever the fuck the situation is. Keep going. I don't give a fuck what the aesthetics is for 2026, 2027, 28. Whatever works for your life, do that for you and your kids. Always keep pushing, keep moving forward. It might be ugly today, but it'll be beautiful tomorrow. Like, don't never get stuck in the fact of what you going through is what it's gonna be for you. Cause no, what you think is what it's gonna be. So always look up, keep pushing. It might not be what the next bitch got. It might not be the aesthetics. She might not be able to put the child in gymnastics and do this, that, and the third. But if you can get that child of the basics, the necessities, and just the love that they need, I promise you it'll go far. Just don't give up. I don't give a fuck how hard it is. If you gotta goddamn go to a homeless shelter, do that. But stay beside your kid's size, because at the end of the day, you was able to create this baby, carry this baby, deliver this baby. Like, keep going for that baby. They need you in any shape or form that you are. Just let them know that you're going to keep going. You're going to keep pushing for you and them. That's all I got to say. Happy Mother's Day, y'all.
It was Happy Mother's Day to my baby mama. I made her mama. That's about
shit.
it. That's it.
Hey.
I made her mama.
Hey.
I chose that. You feel me?
Oh, Lord.
Absolutely.
You feel me? That's
DJ, take me out. What you got for our last song? What our last song is? I'm going to mute our mics and we just going to vibe for our last song.
Hold on, DJ, because, this your first, mother, this your first Mother Day, this your first baby, DJ. What you got to say? Look at your creation right there laying on you, breathing. What you got to say? Show these motherfuckers.
Come on. Cause he brought me out of motherfucking retirement.
Hey.
Brought this cat up out of the world retirement.
She got the perfect baby father. Let them know what's up, man. This is what love look like. You feel me?
Right.
Absolutely. That's love right there, bro.
I just
Don't never judge a book from a cover. Don't never judge a book from what they come from. Because look at that baby in your arms right there, DJ. He is love.
What they say?
Love, hey,
Mother's
boo.
Day gifts. We want one on. It's a head. That's one of the gifts you can give a mother. That's the best gift. We do like flowers, but I'm at that stage in my life where I like appliances now. I like money too. I love money.
Just send me a little money.
I love money, but baby, I love me some good appliances right now. I ain't even gonna lie. So yeah, y'all going on now. Do y'all thing for tomorrow. DJ, give me one song. We're gonna listen to this song. We're gonna vibe together. Y'all follow, like, share, tell a friend to tell another motherfucking friend
Share.
to check this episode out. Y'all check it out. Join the conversation in the chat, and we gonna go in and do our thing. Big shout out to our DJ for bringing the tunes the entire time. Big Bad is about to pull up out his clothes. That boy been sweating the whole time. The whole time.
It's that doobie he done roll. He ready to go hit that motherfucker. Before the episode, he was already ready.